The Spanish announce table.
Kicked off with AEW Dynamite. It started off with the match that was announced the previous week. The tag team champions, the Young Bucks, take on a brand new team to AEW Dynamite, making their debut on Dynamite, even though they've had a couple dark matches. Top Flight. So Young Bucks versus Top Flight. What did you think of this match?
I mean, the match was a Young Bucks match, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of what I expected out of Top Flight. But again, no major problems that I saw, no major issues. I like that AEW does this, right? I mentioned this on some of the TikTok videos we do. Follow us on TikTok. Is that they give a spotlight to people you probably haven't heard of, right? Mm-hmm. They give a look-see, like, look at this, right? And I like that way better than the WWE model of, let's roll out the fourth match in a row that these two have faced each other because, you know, we got 3 hours. Pick somebody new. Like, why not? I'm going to see what they do. And they're going to go hard because this is their, chance to shine. So
exactly.
I like it, and that was good for this. And, again, Top Flight looks like, it reminds me of Private Party where, like, there's these guys look like they have the ability, to do something in the future if they keep at it. But I don't see anything amazing right now, but
So my two takeaways from this were, one, about Private Party, and two, about how fucking old I am. If you paid attention to their promo leading into this match, Top Flight talked about how they were influenced growing up by the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
What?
This is what we talked about. Why are you the Young Bucks still?
Yeah, so
now you're wrestling a team that was influenced by you when they were young.
Or children.
Yeah. So
it's
you're the Bucks,
young
guys.
Yeah, you're the Bucks because now generations are influenced you and now wrestling you. So that was my first takeaway. But then my second takeaway, as you mentioned, Private Party. In my eyes, if two people are doing the same thing, there's not enough room for it. One of them has to go. And Top Flight and Private Party kind of do the same thing. Now, Private Party has more of the gimmick. They can do more of the backstage segments where they're in a party scene and taking shots, and like they can make vignettes around Private Party to make them a character. Top Flight, I don't think has that necessarily. However, I felt Top Flight, and maybe it was because it was their first opportunity, a little bit better in the ring for that style.
I agree with you. Party, I enjoyed watching them wrestle more than I watched Private Party.
Private Party still does a little bit of the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and and we're gonna grab here and touch here and we'll go there and fall down
the wrist,
and all
and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, drop. Oh, swing. Oh, we missed it. Let's hit it again. Right. Yeah.
So Top Flight, and again, this was their debut, so maybe this was a match where they're like, we're not fucking up at all. Go 100%.
They're like,
and they did
we've
that.
worked this exact match move for move 4 times lately. Let's do it again. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe there's, more to be seen from Top Flight, but it made me worry for Private Party because that team is kind of the same act. And so we'll see what happens. Maybe they feud against each other. But what we did see after the Young Bucks picked up the victory is Jack Evans and Angelico attacked Top Flight. Then they were chased off by the Bucks. So it looks like Top Flight moves right into a feud. I'm going to guess initially on Dark, maybe their blow off happens on Dynamite, but that gives Dark a reason to watch. Now we have Top Flight and Jack and Angelico probably doing some matches there. And then it also doesn't mean they showed up, they look great, and nothing. I liked how they said, give them something instantly. It wasn't the John Cena thing where John Cena smacks Kurt Angle and then he goes to the next town and he wears the favorite team's team colors and he's not doing anything again. So credit to them for at least doing something after the match to give them a feud.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Tough Flight again. Like I said, these kids are good for where the level they're at in pro wrestling. It'll be interesting to see more. I like that they got a spotlight. I'll know who they are if I see them again down the road. I'll be like, oh, maybe they break up and they're moving up. I'll be like, when the Top Flight guys, right? Something like that. Who knows? I like the spotlight they got. It was good. And Young Bucks, this is good filler. This isn't like a fake month-long program with somebody I know they're going to beat because, you know what I mean, they're going to hold the titles for 6 months. So this was fun.
Right. This was fun.
The Spanish announce table.